Now I think time is a flat circle. This podcast feels like a fading memory of a podcast. But I'll tell you one thing. I really like to see them logos grippers. So if y'all want to too, y'all better subscribe. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gred podcast. I'm Maury, I guess.
I'm Reed.
I'm Sahara, kind of.
So
kind of. Wait, kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's what do we
What do
we
So we're recording this on Saturday. Today XQC's YouTube channel got terminated.
Oh, so it's the YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah. But everyone is saying it's because Pokimane did it because he talked. Well, his fans are saying that Pokimane got his channel taken down because he talked about the cookie thing. If you don't know, freaking Pokimane white labeled some cookies and upsell it for like a lot.
Yeah, it was like $20-something. And at Costco, you can get the same for like, I don't even know. Was it midnight cookies or whatever?
Yeah, she says that they changed the recipe or whatever. I don't really care. I think it's shitty what she did, but
yeah,
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Mr. XQC, and that statement by his fans, dumb, big stupid dumb. His channel got terminated because he repeatedly reacts to content, and he'll like fucking leave and go take a piss or something, or won't say anything for a good.
Guy?
Yeah, it's the chat. Hey chat.
Hey chat.
Ew.
That's all he says. I swear to God, that's all he says.
Chat. I did not hit her, chat.
I did not hit her. I did
chat,
not.
It's bullshit, chat.
Ew.
9/11.
I think I know who you did.
9/11 did not happen, chat.
Chat.
Oh.
Chat. I'm not addicted to gambling, chat.
It did not happen, chat. I was there. It did not happen. I was there.
I swear, I don't have a problem.
Go to New York.
Chat. I did not move to Canada to avoid U.S. gambling laws, chat. Chat.
He did.
But, no, it's solely because he's just, like, really bad at reacting to content, and it's blatant content theft, what he does. Also, like, Pokimane's on Twitch. Why the fuck would YouTube help Pokimane?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Like, I would understand if she got his Twitch account removed, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be some serious pull.
Then,
but
if it was on Twitch,
a streamer on Twitch and have the pull to get him taken off YouTube, that's insane.
That's non-existent. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's unheard of. Now, if it was PewDiePie.
If it was PewDiePie?
I get that. I could see it.
It's crazy because they're both named Felix. Chat.
Felix is a...
I feel like I'm really good at the XQC impression.
You both are, and I don't like that.
Chat. Hey, chat.
I don't. What? Have you seen those clips of him? He's like playing Fortnite and shit, and the caption says, "Bro, XQC is unintelligible." He's like, "Welcome to the city, chat," and the guy playing with it was like, and it takes him. He has to say it slow because he talks so fast and like he's drunk constantly.
Yeah, he's English is his second language. I'm pretty sure. His first language is French. I might be wrong.
Ew.
But if you look at the way he sits in his chairs, he sits like a fucking gremlin.
Yeah, he's a fucking gremlin.
He sits like a gargoyle.
Yeah, the first picture that I saw, I was like, "You."
He's Canadian.
Yeah, so French.
Yeah, so French.
Basically. Yeah. French.
He's a former professional Overwatch player. I wonder why he's former, huh?
He's 28.
Chat, it is bullshit, chat. I'm not 30, chat. I'm 28, chat. Get back to me in 2 years, chat.
Yeah, I feel like
he got divorced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened. We're not gonna talk about his divorce because I don't know who's in the wrong. All right.
Me either. I don't know. I
think they're both kind of shitty. But
probably
as it goes on, the woman has become more shitty in my eyes because it seems like he's trying to move on, and she keeps on like talking about him. And it's like, okay,
I mean,
you gotta move on now. You know?
Yeah.
For the clout.
Yeah.
Chat,
No,
chat, it
no.
is bullshit, chat.
I will say that I don't like Pokemon.
I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon either.
I think I have 2 points. First of all, she doesn't look that good. All right, everyone's always simping for her because they're always like, "Oh, she's thick." I disagree 100%. She's not that. She's not any of that. She doesn't look good personally. But second of all, a while ago, I follow this YouTuber. His name is It's a Gundam, and he was criticizing her. And she started going after his sponsors, and because she was like, "Oh, whoever supports this guy, wow, like you guys need to stop supporting this guy." You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that? That was
I
a big
remember that.
thing. People going
Yeah,
after
no.
people's sponsors.
She's still
is just,
salty about that. And then
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Keemstar got involved.
Yeah,
then
Keemstar made a thing about her. Yeah,
And then Keemstar's fans attacked her sponsors. And then she went after his sponsors. And then everyone lost a bunch of sponsorships.
and then
Is
the
she the
thing is,
one that
go
sold the bath water?
no, that's
it's
Belle
Amaranth.
Delphine. And
Okay. I get them confused for good reason.
Belle Delphine like disappeared for a while, and she came back. She was like, "Oh yeah, I was gone because I jumped off a fucking roof into a kiddie pool."
yeah, she went to
Mood.
prison.
Oh, she was in jail.
No, not prison, jail. Yeah,
Jail.
you haven't seen the mugshot?
No, but I
No.
knew she jumped
Oh.
off a fucking roof.
Mood.
Anyway, back to who are we talking about? Who are we
Yeah,
talking about?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Also,
Yeah,
her
you
name.
guys,
Her name is like. Her name is supposed to be like her name is Iman, so her username is supposed to be Pokemon.
yeah,
I gotta
I
say,
remember that.
Are you trying to meet the shadow demons known as Nintendo's lawyers?
Yeah, Nintendo. If you even put like Mario's hat in something and sell it, you're fucking going. You're going to the shadow realm, dog.
Yeah, they're
You're
gonna
getting
banish
transported
you.
to the mirror dimension.
They're gonna banish you into the legal shadow realm.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
legal shadow realm into the mirror dimension.
It's legal because the government said so. That's how laws work.
Yeah,
Why does she kind of look like a child to me? Pokemon?
yeah, she kind of does, doesn't she?
And so does Belle Delphine. They
Well,
look
yeah.
like children to me, like prepubescent children, and that says a lot about their Sims.
Yeah,
That's
I
all I'm
agree.
saying about
yeah,
that.
they're the type to defend Japanese pornography.
Yeah, Lolicon.
Yeah, they're.
You mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, those fucking weirdos on
Those
Twitter
fucking,
and shit and Reddit.
those fucking weirdos. What do they call them? Maps or whatever?
There's a name for it.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, you just said it, so
I kind of pulled that out of my ass
why don't people make fun of bronies anymore?
because there are better people to
Remember
make
that?
fun of now.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
kinda
we
outdated.
collectively
We gained-
collectively aged up from making fun of bronies to making fun of furries.
Yeah, bronies. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just a weird obsession, and it's like, oh, that's
Yeah.
weird. You're obsessed with the kid show, but it like
Yeah.
furries
Gross.
are a more pressing matter.
Yeah, I mean, we all used to make
Well,
fun of
okay.
black people, so I think we've all grown. Well, I think we've all grown as a tolerant society, and before,
We have.
if you like something that was weird, that was meant for children, then people would be like, "Oh, he's fucking weirdo. Kill him, fucking
You're
kill him."
right, because
Got
him.
me and a bunch
So,
of people
fucking
also
kill him.
love the show Bluey,
Yeah.
but
Fucking
not
kill
for
'em.
like those same reasons. Like we're not making Bluey porn. We're
Yeah.
like watching a kids show because like it reminds us of our childhoods and we have trauma. But like, yeah, that's different.
Honestly,
My opinion.
you're a fan of Bluey because you still haven't recovered from Steve leaving Blue's Clues.
You're right, and I love Blue's Clues still.
You're still a child as well.
Okay. Anyway, so my opinion on furries. So
Uh-huh.
here's my opinion on furries. I am okay with furries to an extent, like most things. Like I think it's okay if you just enjoy the dressing up, but the people who enjoy the porn, the NSFW, all the nasty stuff, the quote zoo files, that where it starts blending in to both of those regions is where I draw the line.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not great.
if you're using your fursona, if you will, to like mask your identity and do porn, that's a little weird. But if you're actively using, okay, so this is a thing because I know someone who's a furry, and they told me that this happened at a convention that they went to, and it wasn't even a furry convention, but there was a stall selling sex toys molded from real animals, and that makes me uncomfortable
Who
because
allowed
that's
that?
illegal.
Yeah,
Right?
I was.
That's extremely illegal, and that's just promoting bestiality, and that's gross.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's what furries do. That's what being a furry does. It's a sexual thing.
I mean,
No
there's
matter what,
some,
No,
it
not
is
for all of them.
some
Not
of
for
it's
all
just
of
dressing
them.
up.
Yeah, a lot of it is just dressing up because it's
They
like
say
a
so,
safe thing.
but they say so.
No,
I'd
there's a
probably
lot
say
of
half.
people.
I'd probably say it's 50-50.
I disagree with that.
50-50
I'd say
sexual
it's like a
deviance
third of
and just people.
furries are
I think,
dressing up for fun, and then maybe like the other 2/3.
I think there's also like
it's weird
the
sometimes.
The weirdos of the furry community seem to be pushed forward by like people, and
I don't know.
that
Have you
doesn't
heard
help
of FurryCon?
the rep at all. Oh, I heard what happened about that. That was terrible. That was gross. And
that's a lot of people.
Well, mathematically, like I said, 50%. That's all you really need.
If you invite a bunch of pedophiles to a tea party,
elaborate. Where's this going?
Yeah,
what do you
you're
think
kind of
is
making
gonna happen?
You're kind of making the point for me, honestly, because
I know, but like
I think they're all kind of fucking weird.
Oh
okay,
no,
so
we're not
here's
saying.
the
I'm not saying they're not weird, but I'm
not saying they're not weird either. They're all.
I think it's all
everyone's
wrong,
in their own
honestly.
way.
Maybe, yeah, but I'm saying like
Well, yes and
half
no.
is. I'm saying half is like people who just dress up, and then the other half are the weirdos that like poop on the floor and shit.
Ooh, that should
in the ball
do
pit.
Do y'all remember that one lady or furry that was on the Twitch safety cancel? They would, I think they're non-binary. They would roleplay deer and at their house. That's fucking weird. They'd be like go out and graze the grass.
Do you remember? Do you remember Leafy?
Right now.
Do you remember Leafy?
Power.
Do you remember the chick? The chick that was like Leafy like exposed her for fucking her dog.
Oh, dog fucker?
Ew.
That was her name. How could we be shocked?
Was that actually her name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name was dog fucker.
It was something like that, but it wasn't dog fucker. It was something else.
It was close to that, though. It was close to that.
It was like dog lovers.
Oh,
we can just Google this. Hold on. Wait, what are we doing?
So, okay, here's where I was going with what I was saying. So, if you say there's a tea party for all ages, and let's say 200 people show up.
Her name was dog fucker.
No.
Nice. 50 of those people bring children. The other 100 people are lonesome adults. How many of them are going to be pedophiles? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, guys. I went to work.
You're telling me because there are children and there's a lot of people, then some of them are going to be pedophiles. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So if you're like, hey, special interest, and it's a niche interest like that, a lot of the people who know about it probably were like, oh shit, I wonder what it's like. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
I don't even know what this fucking point you're trying to make is.
Okay.
What the hell?
So when you get a lot of people like that, you're going to have some weirdos that are going to be like, oh shit, I like to be an animal, but I also like to be sexual when I dress like an animal. It's like a kink. But like also
there's
going to be people
I think it's a gateway.
It's a gateway.
I think eventually they will all metamorphosis into those people. They will all be yiffing within a couple years.
Think that they all will. I think a fair percentage, like 50-50 will. Maybe even like a little less than 50. Like 40 doing it. And
60-40.
I know furries that don't do that. And they don't like doing that. They think they're gross. They think the people who do that should be arrested.
You know, when I was little, I thought women's vaginas were gross. Now I've grown up and I've realized, wow, vaginas are great. Vaginas are really good. But back then I would probably tell people, vaginas, they're gross. I would
They're
never want a
gross.
vagina.
They got
Vaginas,
boobies in them.
it's boobies,
Okay.
ew. And then I grew up and then I realized, wow, boobies, vaginas,
Wow.
great
Okay,
stuff.
well,
Wow, these boobs are.
I've always
They're
thought
They're
incredible.
probably watching a lot of furry porn. They're probably all watching a lot of furry porn, but they're just like, you know what? I feel bad about doing this, and I'm just gonna tell people that I don't, because some people lie,
That is true.
True.
People do indeed lie.
especially when it comes to
Have you
something
met
intimate.
any U.S. politician?
Yeah, exactly.
fair. I will give you that in this argument, but I don't think it's everyone is doing it. There's a lot of people that do, in fact, do that, but I don't think it's everyone. Can we talk about the movie that's coming out that
Which one?
has
an owl.
the person?
There's an owl outside my house.
Oh,
I
I'm
hear
coming.
him.
I'm on my way.
Maury's a huge owl head.
Yeah. There's a tree in my backyard that's dead, and the owls fly from the conservation garden and they come and sit in it.
No,
Well,
Maury,
just-
he's swimming
that's so
across
sick.
the bottom of the ocean.
That's so sick. Naughty, naughty. You're teasing me. Help me! I am under the water.
Oh,
I like that.
I started playing Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's pretty good, but I haven't played it long enough to give a full review.
Okay. Okay. A little tease.
Little,
Yes.
little.
But
Naughty,
it's
naughty.
made by the
You're
same.
teasing me.
It's made by the same people who made XCOM.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm excited to hear your review of this game.
Yes. I'll say in like the first couple minutes you fight a demonic version of Venom, and there's an audio log that's like, you should consider retreating. And I just proceeded to beat the fuck out of him. I was like, yeah, fuck you, game. Don't tell me what to do.
Tell me what to do.
Don't fucking tell me what to do. I will fucking deal with the consequences of my actions when they happen. Thank you very much.
So, Reed, what were you telling us about Dream?
Oh, Dream? All right. So last week I kind of we didn't really go into detail about the allegations made into Dream. But basically this fan came forward saying that Dream has been texting them inappropriately. People were saying her story shifted a bunch. I don't think so. But Dream has yet to respond to this. So keep in mind, this next thing, I honestly think it's just a smokescreen to distract people. So the voice actor of Gumball, the voice actor for Amazing World of Gumball started replying to a Dream's like a fake Dream account, and it was the Dream fake account posted a picture of Dream and it was like, "Who want me?" And the voice actor for Amazing World of Gumball was like, "I want you dead."
Base.
And just proceeds to the voice act. Then the fake account blocked the voice actor, and pulled up his Google as like, "Oh, he's 20, too old for me." And then he was like, "You can't be a pedophile and be making pedophile jokes, okay?"
I mean,
And he kept on going back and forth. And then the Real Dream saw this. Real Dream saw this and it was like, "Bro, you're responding to a fan account." The voice actor for Gumball keeps fucking Nicholas Cantu keeps roasting the fuck out of Dream. Then the next day, Dream posts this clip of the Nicholas Cantu being a drunk, entitled asshole and being kind of racist and saying homophobic things. Well, he didn't say anything racist. He said some homophobic things, but he's pansexual. So
it cancels it out.
So like,
can I say the word that he said?
No.
No. Can I
but
say it?
It was really funny what he said. No,
As
in
a
the
bisexual,
video. Have you seen the clip, Sahara?
Yes. I've sent it to so many people.
I want you to say the part. You know what part I'm talking about. And that's what the mask is. He said, "I have ADHD," and Dreams goes, "I have ADHD too." And then he goes, "That's what the mask is," and he calls the F slur.
Oh yeah. That's what the mask is, faggot. So
I think
funny.
it was
I said it to hate speechy.
I thought that was so fucking funny.
I sent it to all my gay friends, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing memes of it, like normal people when they say the F word, and then it's like when the voice actor for Gumball says the F word, and it's like a bunch of gay people cheering.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
also it's
literally
because
how it happens.
it's against Dream.
Yeah.
But Dream,
The gay community liked
Dream,
that.
instead of responding to the grooming allegations, he keeps on going down this. He posts this footage of Nicholas Cantu drunk and stoned. Like, Nicholas Cantu is 20 years old,
Okay.
so he's underage. Let's get this straight. He he went out drinking with someone who's underage, and then proceeded
As you
to
do.
record them being a dick, and then to an Uber driver
And inebriated.
and then sat on the footage for a couple months, possibly a year, until it benefited him to release it.
Kind of sus, my guy. Why you got videos of
underage people on your phone,
drinking.
brother?
Underage
Hey, yo,
drinking.
brother, you can't do that.
You think it's a fetish? He likes to
Probably.
make underage people drink.
Ew, Maury, stop.
Apparently, Nicholas
Probably
Cantu had a fake ID, but also at some point they fought, and it looks like Nicholas Cantu beat the hell out of Dream.
Yeah.
Based as fuck. Apparently, it was in front of the quote unquote hose.
Yeah. You know, I think this is so based, and I think I'm gonna start watching more Gumball.
He's
from
also
now
the
on.
voice of Leonardo in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
I'm gonna pass on that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and go watch some Gumball probably after this.
It was such a good movie. I don't fucking time.
Nah,
It was good, despite the throw up scene. I could have done without that.
I used to watch Dream. I've seen a couple videos back in the day of Dream. The whole like speedrunner versus whatever. I would watch. It was like 1 versus 1, and then it evolved into 1 versus like 5 or some shit. You know, and it got crazy, and Dream would do all these cool things. And then I stopped watching for a little while because it kind of got repetitive. And then the whole Dream SMP thing, and and then I still wouldn't watch Dream stuff. I would just watch what's his name?
Technoblade.
Yeah, I would just watch Technoblade, and then the whole thing where who was it that was like Mr. Beast that got Technoblade and Dream to fight each other to see who was the best at Minecraft PvP.
I hate that, but yeah, I understand.
Good.
Yeah, that was a monumentous moment in history. That was pretty sick.
I'm trying to find the best roast I have ever fucking seen. Can't find it.
I never.
You should see me at work every day.
No, Maury, this one went deep. this one cut it. This one was a shot at from the gumball from Nicholas at Dream. He said something like, "You should hire a Harvard professor to figure out why every streamer you tried to fuck didn't want to fuck you," or something like that.
Oh, that's based.
That's pretty
It
good.
was such a good. But there's more to this story. So apparently, at a different party, Dream went up to a woman and called her a whore, and she slapped the shit out of him.
Behave.
And then Dream denied this on his social, and then admitted to that person that he did it in DMs, and then they just screenshotted it and posted it. So, like, here's Dream admitting to me privately that he did this, but publicly he's saying he didn't.
Why would you even do that? Why would you even set yourself up for failure?
Why would you
if
don't
you're
play
gonna
yourself.
lie, start lying better.
Lie all the
freaking
way, not half the way.
No foresight.
No, he didn't even do it halfway. He did it a quarter. Because you gotta.
Well, I mean, like, publicly is half, and then privately is the other half. Publicly, he said, no, I didn't do that. And then privately, he was like, no, yeah, I did that. And he still has yet to address the allegations made against him.
About the grooming?
Yep.
You know, that sounds like a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah, with a face like that, I think the only way he could have any relationship was through grooming.
Yeah, fair.
And there's also been a picture of him from like high school where he was super overweight, and that's been going around on the internet.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I think this one might cause a fall off. At least YouTube probably won't support him as much because he's clearly weaponizing his fan base against others.
That's gross. I hate that.
Oh, by the way, there's a fire alarm going off at where Maury is, and he can't turn it off.
Yeah, there's
God
not a fire.
bless the USA.
It's been malfunctioning in this building all day. There's 3 separate fire alarms that have gotten off, and the fire department keeps coming and just turning it off because they can't even figure out what's going on.
Yeah, but Dream is a colossal dick.
Yeah,
and I do not like him. I arguably like him less than I like Hassan Piker. I hate Hassan Piker. I probably hate Dream more.
Really, there's nothing.
Wow.
There's no internet personality that I hate more than Hassan Piker personally.
For me, it's Dream.
I don't know nothing about that, but personally, I hate this one beauty influencer with a freaking passion.
What's their name? Let's fucking shit on them. Yeah, let's get him.
Michaela Nogueira.
I don't know this person.
Oh my god, hold up. I'll send you guys pictures because this bitch is so ugly and I can't stand her voice and her personality's even worse. First off, she got married and it was all a PR thing. Like she partnered with a makeup brand to have her wedding day lip color made. Bruh. And it was like a partnership. And so they did that at her wedding and she handed out goodie bags with the lipstick and stuff in it. And I hate her.
Do you think God stays in heaven to hide from his creations?
Yes.
I think so.
Steve Buscemi.
I think he saw right. I think he saw what was going to happen right around the Industrial Revolution, and he was just like, okay, all right, guys. I'm just going to stay up here for a little bit.
I'm going to let you sort your shit. I know what the fuck you're doing.
They making things.
It's wild that quote is from Spy Kids 2. Yeah. Wild. So I saw something. People are like, why do good actors agree to be in kids' movies, right?
Money.
That seems
to pass it on to the younger generation and money.
Well, okay, money, but also something that people fail to consider. You go be in movies when you're like kids' movies when you're like 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
So later in your career, when you're like 40 and those kids have grown up, they'll support you because you were in their movies growing up.
That's pretty fair.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But
no one ever thinks of that shit. When I saw Josh Peck and fucking Oppenheimer, I was like, oh, it's gonna take.
Oh my god, for real.
I think I had the funniest joke about that.
We squealed a little bit during Oppenheimer when he came on screen.
Who?
Josh Peck.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I went to Sahara. I went to Sahara. And went, Drake, where's the core?
That was based. That was such a based moment.
I don't know. It was weird, but also I was like, okay, I'm here for this.
I was there for it.
So many random actors in that movie.
Yeah, like Roger.
I'm not hating on it though.
Casey Affleck was in there. How do you get Casey Affleck for like just being in your movie for 5 minutes?
Hey, you want to be in one of the best movies of the year? Yeah, no problem, Chris.
It'll be like 3 minutes. You'll be there for 3 minutes.
Honestly, that sounds great. To be honest, if I was a super famous person, roll in, day of shooting, done.
Yeah,
leave. That sounds like the dream.
Be done for the year.
And like Rami Malek, bro was barely in the movie, but his part is like one of the most necessary parts in the movie.
One of the based parts, yeah. But it was such a good movie. Like honestly, would see it again.
I would do Barbenheimer again. I would do it.
Okay.
I still have yet to see Barbie.
Barbie was good.
Well, we should watch it with Maury. I own it.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Yeah. That's so gay. Why are we like this?
I don't know.
You were born this way by Lady Gaga.
How was everyone's Thanksgiving?
I hung out with 3 cats.
That sounds.
Yeah, so 3 cats. One of them scratched me a little bit, but it wasn't his fault. It was this other guy that was bothering him. And just came up.
Period.
What, Reed?
What? You still talking about cats here?
I'm talking about cats. This is very fucking important, Reed. And you're interrupting me talking about cats.
Yeah, cats
How do
are
you-
cool, Reed.
Exactly.
Memories.
Anyways, what are you talking about?
So I went over to my cousin's house, right, for Thanksgiving, and my little cousin was there. Like, he's like 1. I was
Okay.
drinking Jägermeister, and they had like Mickey Mouse cartoons. So I just went, "Oh boy!" And he looked at me like, "The fuck?" And then
Oh,
I did it
God.
again, and it held his interest. And he went back to the show, and that was it. He did. And anytime I
I love
tried to do a Mickey
babies.
Mouse impression for the rest of the night, he did not give a single fuck. He's like, "I know you're bullshit. You're not the real Mickey. The real Mickey's in the TV. Thank you very much."
He thought you were trying to be Mickey. You were pretending to be him.
Yeah. He
So-
was like, this freaking asshole
This ain't.
Yeah.
thinks he's the mouse, but he really is not.
This.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
All of while I was at my my E6's house,
Uh-huh.
and his wife made all the food, and I
Aw,
kept
nice.
while I was we were all eating, and I kept going. I couldn't stop myself. I kept going.
Oh no.
Wow, this food is good. Wow, thank you. I walked in, I said, wow, this food is good. Looks really good. Wow, delicious.
I hate-
Tremendous even.
I hate that Donald. I said, this food is tremendous. I hate that he uses "I said" statements a lot. It's such a weird way of talking. I said, you know what? I said, I walked in the room. I said, this is incredible.
wow,
I said, this
wow, this looks good. Wow.
I met someone recently that English is their first language, and instead of she says, they say she says. And I was at work, and I was like, "What did you just say to me?" I couldn't understand what they were trying to say to me because I was like, "She says,
Jennifer, learn proper English, please, Jennifer.
There's this MP at the gate that says they is.
They is.
No.
Yeah,
I say it as a joke. I know proper.
they is calling. They is calling me.
I like to
I say
use
baby.
improper grammar as a joke.
Me too.
I don't.
Note to self: don't do it with more.
I've been working on this for about a month now. This Minecraft mod pack. It's got 270 mods. Yeah, 270 mods. It still runs good. There's gonna be a Minecraft server. I think I'm gonna. What do you guys think? Do you think it should be like kind of public, or do you have to go
Yeah.
on the podcast?
No, I think it should be public or we should.
Should we assemble? Should we assemble a team? You know,
We should do a way where it's like, I don't know, not where you could just like watch the video and then you get access to the server.
It
We
should
could,
be
like-
Patreon.
Yeah, we should lock it behind a Patreon probably.
yeah, because I could use the money to keep the server running. Not gonna lie, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
It's almost $50 a month.
Oh fuck.
Pretty expensive.
And Maury be paying that? That's crazy. So explain to us your mod pack. Maury.
So the whole idea is that it's got FTB teams, and you can go in, you can go in with your friends in a little group or whatever, and you can start a party, a team, and there's no friendly fire between you guys, and then you guys can build up your base. There's a lot of customization. There's a lot of armors. There's bosses. There's leveling. There's skills. There's two branches, not branches. There's two like categories. There's the warrior and the miner, and the warrior you can pick between melee or ranged, and then you can pick between moving really fast or being really resistant to damage, and then you can pick between having a lot of health or gaining your health from doing damage through lifesteal. And then there's the miner, which you just break blocks. You mine faster. You get more stuff from mining.
That's gonna be my shit.
There's origins. So the first time you log into the server, it'll ask you to pick an origin. And right now there's I don't know how many, but there's stuff like feline, which is what I picked. You have one less heart, but you can jump 2.5 blocks or something. And you take no fall damage, and you also can't
Ooh.
mine. You can't mine stone, naturally occurring stone that has more than 2 blocks of the same naturally occurring stone. That's really weird, but all of them are pretty fair, pretty balanced, and that's just your race. And then you go and you pick your class, which is all based off like medieval like jobs. Like there's farmer, there's fisherman, but then there's Beastmaster, where all the creatures that you own, they have a permanent buff on them. And then there's the regular like warrior, archer, all that stuff. That's cool. And then there's magic. There's a lot of weapons. There's even some technology, reactors. There's a lot of ways to get around. So far, the server runs pretty well. I'm trying to get it perfect. There's a lot of quests with the FTB quest mod, so it'll be like construct this item to start this specific mod.
Yeah.
And with like from one thing, it'll give you another thing. The most OP weapon in the mod pack is called an OP scythe. That's the name of the mod pack, or the mod, OP scythes. And you build the staff part of it, and then the material that it's made out of, the steel, weird dark steel, I think it's called. And then once you complete those quests, it'll give you the option of picking which die you want, and depending on which color of scythe, that specific scythe gives you a different effect. And you can collect all of them, build all of them, and you can get the rainbow scythe. And all that like stacks up with everything else that you do with skills, like when you level the melee skill tree. So you can do insane amount of damage. You can one shot the wither. If you have an OP scythe with harming, or with a strength, and you have the melee skill tree all the way leveled up, you can one shot the wither.
Damn.
And it's all based off like not so much as balanced as in this thing being as good as another thing. It's more based off of or how much time it takes. It's more of what you want to invest your time in, very specifically. Like it doesn't restrict you very much, is what I'm saying. When it comes to leveling up and all that stuff, I wanted to be more about making your build, instead of this is the best thing. Like in basic Minecraft, you get the netherite, you get full netherite, full enchanted netherite. Everyone's got it. Everyone's got the same stuff, right? Everyone gets an elytra. Everyone gets whatever, but either potatoes or golden carrots. But in this, there's also a shit ton of new food. There's tacos, cheeseburgers, lots of different foods, lots of different crops. So if you pick the farmer class, you can farm a lot of. But yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, cool.
There's this guy named he goes by Daniel RPK. Let me pull up the shit that he said. His name is Daniel RPK, and he has a Patreon. It's like $10 a month for just knowing shit that's gonna happen. There's been some days where he'll be like, oh, there's gonna be a trailer at noon, and then the trailer comes out at noon. Shit like that. He has knowledge, but I'd say his information is usually pretty spot on with TV shit. Wonder Man, Vision Quest, Nova, was supposed to be a limited series, but they shelved it. They're gonna try and make a young event. Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, She-Hulk will likely get a season 2.
Okay.
I don't know how Miss Marvel or She-Hulk got season 2, but I understand Moon Knight. Kevin Feige is discussing which characters could turn into a long-running series, because he's getting tired of doing like one-off seasons and shit. They're trying to get more grounded characters like the X-Men, Ghost Rider, Jessica Jones, the Punisher. They shelved the TV specials that they were going to make, so they were going to do a Silver Surfer and another one. I don't remember what the other one was. They're not doing that anymore. What If is getting a season 3 allegedly. They're looking at 2 directors, either Sam Raimi and Aaron Moorhead and Justin Benson are what am I saying? Hold on. Those are words are hard sometimes. Those directors I just said are all in the running to be directors of the next 2 Avengers. I don't think Sam Raimi will get it. They haven't decided what to do with Jonathan Majors yet. Apparently they are waiting for his trial. If he is found guilty, he will be recast, but they will not get rid of Kang. And they're going to add, apparently they'll add Doctor Doom as a co-villain. Because a lot of people aren't buying this Kang shit. Mainly because he got beaten by ants in Ant-Man 3.
It's kind of stupid. And
they have decided that the only movie to come out next year will be Deadpool 3.
That's fair.
Because they're like, that's the only one people will come for.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi.
Self-awareness is important.
It is. It's the only movie I care
about. Very unpopular opinion. I don't care about Deadpool. And I never have.
Shut your whore mouth.
I do not find Deadpool funny. It has never made me laugh, and I don't really enjoy it very much.
I didn't watch it until last year.
That's just my opinion.
No, I appreciate your honesty, but I didn't watch it until last year.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen both.
Yeah, I've seen both.
The plan is Spider-Man 4, Shang-Chi 2, and Fantastic Four to be stepping stones for Secret Wars.
Okay.
Eternals 2, Thor 5, Doctor Strange 3, Black Panther 3 are in early development, but there's no plans for Ant-Man 4.
Why?
Because people... Okay, Marvel thought with Ant-Man 3, they had made an absolute fucking banger.
Uh-huh.
And then everyone
was like... Isn't that the one with Paul Rudd?
Yeah, Paul Rudd's Ant-Man.
Okay, so why is it not coming out? Everyone loves Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love Paul Rudd in the movie. Paul Rudd isn't the problem.
Well, no, he's never the problem.
The problem is the story that they decided to tell. And they decided to show what's supposed to be the new Thanos getting his ass beaten by ants. That was a poor decision, and they should have just gone with Annihilus.
Gone with Galactus.
I don't know. Galactus is just like... It's hard to take serious because he's a big, giant man in a pink suit.
I mean, what's Thanos?
He's a purple alien. That's different.
Big purple dude. Guy and with what's that? The Yeezys? The Yeezys chin?
Apparently, Antonio Banderas is supposed to be Galactus.
Oh, really? That's sick.
Yeah, that's a pretty good choice.
That's pretty sick.
I love me some Antonio Banderas.
I love Antonio Banderas is in the movie where my name comes from. So I love Antonio Banderas.
I think Marvel got a wake-up call with the Marvels, and they're like, okay, we can't just put out whatever we want. We gotta kind of work with the people. We actually have to
listen to our fan base.
Yeah, crazy concept.
Hate it? Yeah, I know that is crazy.
I hate listening to my fan base.
You know what? If I had a nickel for every time I listened to my fan base, I'd have no nickels.
Yeah.
I'd be broke.
Yeah.
I'd be penniless. No. But yeah, no, it's good.
You'd be Nicholas.
Wow.
I don't know. It's good that Marvel has been, shit whipped into listening to their fan base. Hopefully they'll start making better decisions. They're making decent decisions when it comes to video games, at least. I'll give them that.
You think so?
Yeah, they're having the people who made the Dead Space remake make an Iron Man.
Oh,
nice.
That's kind of sick. And Cyberware is making Black Panther.
What the fuck is Cyberware?
I don't know. Well, it's a company owned by EA.
Okay, well, why'd you put that on the list for good things?
I don't know.
Why those you don't know the company? And
yeah, that means they have something to prove.
They're part of EA, so that doesn't give me a vote of confidence.
It's true.
Personally.
It's EA sucks. He likes just saying things sometimes.
Sometimes
he do be like insane shit.
And like they're making a Wolverine Insomniac game made by Insomniac. That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I don't know. They need to get their shit together. Okay, Marvel has had its shit together as far as like TV shows and movies,
I don't know
but
about TV
like,
shows, dog.
actually, that's true. I'll give him.
There's like
I'll give him
two.
half points.
There's like two good Marvel shows that they've
There's
released
Punisher. There's
recently.
3.
I wouldn't really count Punisher because that's not recent.
Oh, I
That's
was
not
gonna
very
count.
recent.
I don't know. I was counting it like, I don't know. At least there's something. I don't know how to explain this. Like with the comics, they've been fucking up with the comic books left and right.
Oh yeah,
They made Spider-Man a cuck.
Yeah,
recently.
Since like 2016, Marvel has been ass. Don't you
Yeah.
remember that epic rap battles of history, Oppenheimer versus Thanos?
Yeah, of course.
You remember when Oppenheimer is like, you got your ass beaten by a scroll girl?
That's true.
That
happened.
That was so stupid that
Dude,
even
she beat Galactus, she beat Doctor Doom. Her thing is that she's unbeatable.
yeah. That's
I don't. Apparently, they were supposed to get the AT&T lady to play her at some point. I'm game for that. But Marvel has always been questionable in video games land.
Yeah.
They've never been really too involved in as far as video games, so it's good to see them starting to be like, oh wait, we should do this.
Yeah. If you remember Anthem?
Yeah, I remember Anthem.
I think if the Iron Man game at least has the flight mechanics from Anthem, I think it might be a pretty decent, like, playable game.
That's true. You know? When you got characters that fly, it kind of fucks up shit.
Yeah.
A little bit. And that's what the Avengers game ran into that problem.
Yeah.
It has to be open world, first off.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure that not all the missions are taken side of a place.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give them room to fly.
Yeah. A lot of people don't consider space, like the distance it takes to get from point A to point B. Companies need there to be time between A and B, which is why like in like transferring, like making remakes of old maps, like what Call of Duty does. A lot of the times the newer maps will, because everyone moves so much faster, maps will be stretched, and it's hard to notice, but they do that just because they move so much. Everyone moves so much faster. The pace that of which, like a brand new spawning, like a new, like a respawning player to get into where the action is, needs to be a certain amount of time, to get there.
Yeah.
Or else it'll just be spawn camping. It'll just be people spawning, standing still, or moving three feet, and then immediately back into it.
But also, they also have to make sure that the traversal isn't too slow.
Right.
Like Gotham Knights. Okay, I'm a big DC guy. I was like amped for the game. I was in like subreddits and shit. I was excited. Came out. I immediately stopped playing it because the traversal was way too fucking slow. Yeah. I swear that fucking Bat Cycle had a top mile per hour of like 40. It doesn't go that fast. And it's like, fuck. I gotta traverse a city on a fucking motorcycle that only goes 40 miles an hour. A city that's the size of fucking New York.
Traversal needs to be enjoyable.
That too.
Whether it's through like things to do while you're driving or moving around, like a little mini game, but built in, kind of a
like
in Spider-Man.
With the Spider-Man game, they have the he can do tricks.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Sick.
Like that, or even with Arkham games, I would always the gliding. Oh my god. Oh my god, the gliding. Oh my god, the gliding.
I came a little bit. We're talking about the gliding. Oh my god.
Like with GTA, just going fast in your car. Just going fast. Being able to go fast. Or just having that option. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't want to go fast.
Sometimes you
Sometimes
don't
you
want
just
to go
want to get
fast.
there in one piece.
That's right. Sometimes
Exactly.
you don't want to fucking crash it.
Yeah, but it gives you the option, right? Options, or
Yeah.
even just with like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, there's stuff to do on the way, right?
Yeah.
That kind of distracts you, and it's just short stops. You know, there's a little camp of bokoblins. You just blow it up, move on, keep going, right? But it gives you something to do along the way.
Apple has been getting fucked left, right, and center by the EU.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first the EU made them switch to USB-C, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the EU made them do side loading, which is like, you know how on Apple phones it's only the App Store.
Sure.
Sahara.
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure you didn't fall asleep.
I'm halfway.
You're halfway there. Side loading pretty much allows for people to install apps without the App Store. I'm pretty sure I might have that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And this new one, a bunch of companies got together and pinned a letter to the European Union about Apple. And you know how when texting an Apple phone from an Android, it's really shitty?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's intentional.
Yeah.
They made it intentionally shitty. And then
That's why they made them green.
so
Yep.
it was looking like the EU was going to do something and make them add RCS, which is the new form of messaging that all phones use. And then they just decided to add it anyway, and they're trying to sit there and being like, "Oh, look what we did on our own volition." Bitch. 30 more seconds, and they would have done that for you. I don't know. It bothers me that the European Union has to be the one to police an American company. Why aren't our government doing anything?
Apple is in general is just a scummy country, and Apple is one of the only things that it sometimes makes me doubt about the idea of economic libertarianism. And
it's true, they own a lot of shit.
Because Apple is 100% a super scummy country, or sorry, the country allows Apple to be super scummy, and Apple being that scummy, people still buy their products. People like just fall for it and accept that. They just accept that they're falling for it, and they go along with it. I feel like everyone knows.
And they give you shit. They give you shit for not going along with it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone. I feel like everyone.
Care, bro.
Well, yeah.
Like people have the phones that they have. Who cares?
Also, like, who the fuck wants to drop $1,000 on a fucking phone?
Yeah, that's almost exactly the same as the last one.
It is exactly the same as the last one.
I'll be game.
Give you the update in the new one.
I'd be game for like, you know, the phones that fold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want one. The Z Fold.
That should be $1,000. But new iPhone, no. Also, they do shit like that Apple headset they're making, the Apple VR headset. They're charging like $3,500 for it.
Not even that. Like I feel like
gonna buy it.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about this before. How the computer stand. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
the Apple computer stand. Yeah, people still bought that, and they just did it. You know, just because. I think it's for no fucking reason.
Because they I think Apple does this shit because they know they can. People. Yeah, they know. But like with Supreme. their headset, it pisses me off so much. They're charging like almost $3,500 for a headset. Okay, if you buy an Oculus Rift for like $1,000, and there's these glasses called the In-Real glasses for like $400, you can pretty much create what the Apple headset's gonna do for like with two devices with way less money.
Or you could get the Pro Vive set, which gives you like full body tracking and shit.
Yeah,
and it's like I think it's about the same price.
Yeah, we can't.
Pretty sure
we can't let them pull shit like this. Because if you let them pull shit like this, then it's gonna fuck up the prices and jack it up. I never liked Apple. honestly, Apple acts the way Steve Jobs did. Steve Jobs was a ginormous asshole to not only his employees, but his own daughter, who he had before he got married, and he like denied that she was his kid forever, for a while. And then like he came out, said something like, I'd say there's about 30% chance that kid's mine because her mom fucked 30% of the world's population. He's a dick.
Wow.
He used to park
He
in
was
handicap
a dick.
spots
Excuse me.
for no reason.
He was.
You know who parks in handicap spots? Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And he's a sex trafficker, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
We have to say allegedly.
I don't know if he is or not. Personally, I don't personally like Andrew Tate, but I really don't know if he is or not.
I think he probably is.
I feel like he probably is, but he's not trafficking women. He's definitely trafficking young men.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah.
Allegedly.
You know who traffics in men? The U.S. Army.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
They actually groom them.
They also yeah.
They also make their
Groomless.
weapons
They
of mass
start about
destruction
14.
resemble their toys, so they
Yeah.
know how to use them.
They'll teach young men to drop fire on people, but they won't let them write fuck on their airplane because it is obscene.
It's Sahara spooky time. All right. So do you want to guess what this one's about?
Can you throw us a hint?
Zuckerberg.
Mark
He's a
Zuckerberg is a
reptile.
lizard.
No.
Oh,
It doesn't have anything to do with him directly.
directly. Is it that one time Facebook collapsed the country?
No, but that's on my
Oh.
list. One more guess for Reed. 2 guesses for this guy. Maury. Couldn't remember Maury's name.
This guy.
This
This
guy.
Fucking guy.
Who's got 2 thumbs and has 2 guesses left. This guy.
Who's got one finger sticking up right now? It's green. This guy has a middle finger.
No shit.
Yeah. No, it's my index.
I think what if he's an alien? Yeah. Not a reptile.
doesn't
he's an
have
alien.
anything to do
Oh
with
yeah, that's right. He's not.
Wait,
not directly.
When? Why did you say? Oh, God.
Facebook.
Since we're both at 1, can you give us a better hint?
It has to do with social media.
Okay. Well.
It's so vague.
This is, you can't even complain, Reed. This is literally what you do every single time you do your segment. You give one hint, and then you're like, that's it. That's all you get. You're always like, it's a country,
Yeah.
and then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, Reed.
Okay,
What
okay,
do you?
you know what? No, I call
It's a country, and then you're
bullshit.
like 15th century China.
Okay, I did that one time. But last week, that was pretty fair. I said this is the shadiest nuclear weapon ever created.
No, last week was fair.
That was pretty
But we're
fair.
talking about in general.
Yeah, but in general.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better. I have to write. Social media is used by human traffickers or some shit? Or social media exists to sow emotional issues inside the youth or something?
Okay, I'll accept that as like a half point, kind of. You'll get a half point for that, but
Let's go. What's
Yeah,
the
we don't
prize?
like
kind of.
Are you
20.
playing for?
I
are you
don't know. I don't have questions to.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. So, am I just gonna start now?
Yeah, no, we used a lot of guesses.
Okay. I don't think Maury did. So
Yeah, you
this
did.
one is the Sentient Social Media Network. So this one outlines the compelling ideals of the social media platforms are not just tools for communication and connection. They're part of a sophisticated and sentient network with its own agenda. Proponents of this theory suggest that behind the facade of social media algorithms, There exists a highly advanced artificial superintelligence. This sentient being is self-aware and capable of learning and adapting in real time, which is AI essentially. But yeah. So this theory posts that the true purpose of social media platforms is not just to connect people, but to gather vast amounts of personal data. The artificial superintelligence analyzes this data to gain a deep understanding of human behavior, preferences, and vulnerability. Believers argue that the sentient social media network has the ability to influence and manipulate global events, including elections, social movements, and economic trends. It uses its understanding of human psychology to subtly guide the course of history. The theory suggests that the network intentionally creates and maintains echo chambers on social media,
Echo chambers.
reinforcing. Read? It is midnight.
Oh,
It is midnight. On social media, reinforcing users' existing beliefs and opinions. This serves to polarize societies and weaken collective resistance to that network's influence. Proponents claim that the certain influential figures on social media are not organic personalities, but digital constructs created by the sentient network. These digital thought leaders play a crucial role in steering public opinion and behavior. That's like the main info.
So
but
Skynet. Okay, so all right. To me, social media, it exists to connect people, but also companies use it to collect your data so they can sell it to advertisers so they can advertise to you better. There's no doubt about that part. That social that collects data.
yeah.
The part with the AI, I don't know if I buy it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, because if it were true that the AI were controlling human events, then why would it like allow movies to come out that are show AI in a negative light? You know, like Terminator.
Well,
There's just the one recently where it's like as it's happening, it's just shit like that. It's just like it wouldn't
like
show us this. It would show it would be like, oh yeah, AI is really cool, my dudes.
yeah. There's also like even Cyberpunk has rogue AI that are held back by the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's Game of Thrones.
they're trying to.
AI. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Like
But
if you were creating a propaganda machine, you wouldn't have a part of it that shat on yourself.
Yeah, there's also the book Neuromancer.
Yeah, you would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, if I'm creating a propaganda
Because
machine.
okay, no, listen. Because then it would reduce the idea of that it is propaganda.
If you control both sides, then you always win.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you control
no matter
what
what
negative is, then you can control how negative it is.
Exactly. The sheeple will take part in your propaganda that you're feeding them, and then the people who are the quote unquote free thinkers are going to be like, "Oh, I'm so free thinking. I am going against what everyone else is thinking." But really the AI influenced them to not be sheep.
But like, okay, that's true. That's true. But the negative here is AI exterminating all of humanity.
Have you heard? Have you heard of I have no mouth and I must scream?
No.
Yeah.
So it's about a world in which an AI, I'm summarizing, I don't really remember it fully, but it's about an AI that takes over the world, and its whole purpose is to create suffering, and it creates the scenarios, and it just I think there's only like 4 people left, only 4 humans left, I think. And it tortures them, and the AI has calculated how to best torture these people.
Yeah.
And that, like how it says, I have no mouth, but I must scream. And it can, and it I don't even think the people left are like full human. They're just like a brain basically, and it just like they're like it's genetically engineered their bodies, and they like implant things into them to make them want to do things but incapable of doing things.
So that's really sad. But
yeah.
Okay, circling back to my earlier point about creating propaganda machines, how many pieces of media can you name is pro AI? Like any movies, TV shows, anything that shows AI in a good light.
Yeah. Well, there's things that show the dangers.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the
still say that
dangers
it's a
are
good
more.
thing.
Yeah, but the Detroit Become
iRobot.
Human. Oh, that too. I don't know. It's just like there's more. There seems to be more negative stuff about it than positive. In
You want
my
to hear
opinion.
something good about AI?
Oh, well, I'm not saying that. Okay, what you're saying is that the AI algorithm is not real because there is no positive take on AI.
What I'm saying is the AI would try to get us to like it, right?
I don't.
Because it's easier to control shit if people like you. If they
Well,
hate
some
you,
people
they're
do.
harder to control.
Okay.
Wally.
Okay. Hear me out.
The ship is a bad guy.
Yeah.
It was turning people into
But
slushies.
who's the main character?
Also, that's a robot. Robot. It's an AI. The same or different to people.
Yeah, they're the same.
I don't know. To me,
They're kind of the same in that way.
Robots are more human to me because they have a body. AI typically doesn't.
That's just because
That's
that doesn't even.
anti-intelligentist.
Yeah, that's you're
being
just
sentientist.
You're just gay.
You're being bodyist right now. That's what you're
being gay.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I believe that this could be true because I just do. I don't think that AI would try to fool us into believing that it's good.
I disagree. I think it'd try to be like, no, I'm cool. So we would fucking help it.
No.
Well, it's difficult. It's difficult because the AI has different, goals, and depending on what its goal is, it would do different things. Like,
wait, what is this alleged AI's goal?
Have you heard of what is it called?
Muffin Man?
No. It's something called an info hazard. You know what an info hazard is? Oh, it's called Rocco's basilisk. You know what that is?
No.
So it's a concept of something called an info hazard, right?
Keep talking. I'm gonna take a piss, but keep talking.
Okay. So an info hazard is some piece of knowledge, some piece of information that once you know it could be hazardous to your well-being. It's not like anything serious, but it's a concept that someone posted on some fucking thing. But the idea is that if in a future a super advanced AI were to take over the world and kill all humans, and this is a world in which time travel is possible, but he doesn't succeed, and he comes to the conclusion that he can't succeed, and it's been proven that a sufficiently advanced computer could calculate every single human being that has existed and all of their decisions. And simply by knowing about this creature that he may exist in a future, you would act differently, and you acting differently would eventually result in humanity's. The more people know about Rocco's basilisk, the more people are going to want to stop it, right? And so the AI in this future would calculate every single human being that would contribute to its downfall. And before his downfall, he would go back in time and start systematically killing all of the people that would contribute to his future downfall.
That's so based.
So everyone by now knowing this that I've told you is now would be a target of Rocco's basilisk.
I welcome it.
I mean, that's if you do something about it, though.
No, simply by knowing something, you will act differently.
Huh.
Now that you know this, you will act differently.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
I welcome it.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
There's been
this one's just fun.
I think we could beat them. I think we can beat the computers, maybe.
I
with the power of friendship.
Yeah.
I do know that so as an iPhone user, with the Face ID, it emits a little red laser that scans your face, right? I do know that every few seconds it rescans your face, and it's been proven. And so basically, if you go through and read TikTok's user agreement, it has the ability to go on your phone and know every single keystroke you've ever made in your phone.
The fuck?
And you got to read it. So basically, TikTok has the allowance to do whatever they want in your phone in a way.
Yeah.
And they are harvesting your information. Not gonna lie.
TikTok right now. How crazy is that?
They're Chinese.
And
spies. Is what they are.
But anyway, so iPhones. So they're constantly scanning your face to know how you're aging.
What?
And they say that it's quote unquote to keep up with your Face ID, so that it, because of daily changes in your face, it'll still be able to recognize your face. But I don't think that's true, because I can go put on my glasses right now and it won't recognize me.
No, they're selling it.
And it's not true. And basically they can sell those, and people can, like in the agreements, they can access those. And with the filters and stuff on like Snapchat and TikTok especially, it's scanning your face. You're basically selling your face print to TikTok.
To the Chinese government.
To the Chinese government.
You know, I'm not really worried. Everyone's always scared.
Hang on. Which means that they could make a deep fake of you. But it gets even worse, because those who post videos or like have videos like drafted into their TikTok accounts, they have access to that. And AI technology in the last few years has gotten so good that even in a 30-second clip or even less of someone talking, they can recreate you talking perfectly, and it'll sound just like you, even if you just say a few words.
Yeah, no, there's no...
It's creepy.
Okay, but circling back...
But I'm not saying...
Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Circling back. Everyone is always scared of China. They shouldn't be. They're not in good standing. They're not in good standing.
But exactly, their economy's crumbling.
Their economy's collapsing. They have more old people than they do young people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so they're fucked.
It's still...
They're not a bad guy.
Idea that it's not just China. Like, even China could sell it to protect themselves, you know?
I guess. I mean,
it doesn't matter. It's still a thing, and it's all alleged.
I mean, technically, someone on the street could walk up, record you talking, and record your face, and they can make an AI out of that.
Yeah.
And I think our government needs to do something about that. Yeah. I know, Maury, you're not a huge fan of the government and them doing things, but this time, I think it's very necessary, because if they don't, a shitload of fraud will happen.
Yeah, it's already happening. Scams are already happening where they're using AI.
Mr. Beast. I've seen it.
Yeah, the issue isn't... The issue is the issue really isn't like it's not people. It's
technology.
It's the technology
that
is evolving, and it's simply a result of our own advancement, and these dangers simply will always persist. And you know what happens when you put laws into effect? People break them.
People break them anyway.
And there's no. This is just technology that exists now, Reed. This just exists now.
It's kind of too late.
It's already a crime to fraud is already a crime.
Uh-huh.
And isn't there a law like about to get passed that there's I think there's a precedent already that you can't make deepfakes of people for fraud. Pretty sure there's sort of thing
that needs to happen though.
A year ago or something.
Because one thing that I don't definitely, because I know people will still break the fucking law, they don't care. But one thing I don't want happening is there be no law and nothing happens. I want something to happen because it's gonna happen. There needs to be a consequence.
Yeah.
It won't stop people, but it'll fucking will slow them down being in fucking prison.
My favorite deepfake right now is Ice Spice and Obama.
My favorite.
That's funny to me.
I think my favorite picture ever is Obama Spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Can we make that? Can we buy that flag?
Obama Spice flag?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maury.
Yes.
Can you hit me with your
What?
do McConaughey?
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Gred podcast. Now, if you liked it, let us know. Rate us on Spotify or hit that like button. Follow our Instagram at the Gred Pod. Till next time. Give me 2 shots for a friend and I. And after that, 2 more. And then 2 more after that. And every 5 minutes, 2 more till one of us passes the fuck out.